anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us.
Beautiful sights there to behold, beautiful gates in the streets of gold. I will have a beautiful home someday.
Unbelievable. Look at the size of this thing. Wow. Hey friends, good afternoon and welcome to Montana Haven, Alaska edition. Hey guys, we're here on our homestead. We're doing a bunch of different things here, but I just want to say welcome to this channel, welcome to our family, and we want this channel to be a place where you can find hope and encouragement for you and your family. So I'll just give you a little update what we're doing. So we're clearing 2 lots, as most of you guys know by now. Put in probably about 10 more loads of gravel. Friday we did the first probably 10 loads, and today we did like another at least 10 loads. Got stuck again. Oh, it was something else to behold. But anyways, got that done. I think we're good. I think we're ready now to move the RV back there, but we still don't have power or water. So later this week, hopefully we'll get a well drilled, and hopefully by next week we'll get the power in. So as soon as we get water back there, I think we're going to move back. We can run a generator to charge batteries if we need to and stuff like that. So now we're working on our second drive. This is actually going into the house site where we're going to be building a house this here starting right now. So got everything, got the drive all cleared on Saturday, and now we're gravel as much as we can in here. Now there's still a lot to do on this site. All the trees are cut, all the stumps are pulled out, but it is so wet and soggy. I literally pull back the moss and there's still ice underneath it. So it's crazy. So Michael's got a skid steer and I've got an excavator. Now Michael's working over on his place right now, but the excavator is a lot slower to move the piles. He's got a grapple on his skid steer, and so you can move the piles quickly. But the problem is it's so wet in there. I went in there, the skid steer sunk down, immediately got stuck. Probably another 10-hour job just to get the site cleared inside so that we can start digging the foundation. So today we're doing a road. Tomorrow we're just doing nothing but moving piles, and there comes the dump truck now. So hopefully later this week we'll actually be in the process. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll have everything dug and maybe even start on form. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's going good. Justin and Ethan, I sent them to town with the truck and the gooseneck trailer, and they're getting supplies for a mini barn. They're going to be working on building a mini barn so we can like access more of our things and the boys can sleep in there. So they're doing that, getting that. They can work on that for a couple days while I do the excavator work. So lots of things happening, but just follow along, welcome, and it'll be an interesting week for sure. I love this part right here. The manly thump, whatever that is. All right, I'll show you. All these piles right here are gonna have to be moved. Massive piles. And on Saturday, I cleared, that's gonna be the circle drive around there. Cleared some of this moss off of here. But yeah, it doesn't look like much right now. But the first order of business is getting rid of all these piles, moving them to the edge. So I can clear this entire lot. And then these piles that are on the edge here, that I moved along the edge, these are gonna have to, this winter I'm gonna have to move them and burn them. So kind of have to move everything twice or 3 times. It's really a pain, but it is what it is. Well, that was fun. I brought a vehicle in here for the first time to this, I call it Lot 5. This is where we're gonna be parking the RVs. And so Justin and Ethan last night took the gooseneck, 30-foot gooseneck trailer. And this is something they'd never done before, is pulled this. But I said, you know what, you guys can do it. You're men, you can get her done. So go to town, I told them what to buy, and they went to Lowe's and the building center down here, and they got everything they needed. So that was awesome, and they got here safely with no accidents. So this morning we pulled it in here, and there comes Justin with the excavator now. Justin, Ethan, and their friend Clayton are going to be working on building a mini barn. So our RVs are going to be parked right here. So the RV we're going to live in, and then our old RV, we're going to keep that for company because people are coming up this summer. We got different boys that are going to be coming helping and stuff. Friends of Justin, Ethan, and nephews and whatever. So they're going to be building a mini barn. Justin, Ethan, and Clayton are going to be building a mini barn starting here today. Ethan went to get Clayton, and Justin and I are going to get started on this. As soon as they're rolling here, then I'm going to go keep clearing lot 4, and that is going to be the lot that we're working on to build our house, the next house to sell.
Okay, here we got the 2 stringers down the base of the mini barn here. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. So now we're basically ready to put on the framing for the subfloor, the flooring here, and Clayton is there just lazily sharpening his pencil.
I'm working.
He says he's working, but he's not, so yeah.
I'm overseeing.
Yeah, he's overseeing. Well, it's almost lunchtime, and we got all this done here. Now we're ready to slap the OSB on here. So it's getting done pretty fast. Pretty fun.
Here I am standing where we're going to be building the next house, and that's the last massive pile of brush I got to move. I'm moving it all over there. I mean, just huge brush piles. So once I get that moved, it'll take me probably about 2 hours or so, and then I'm going to scrape all this moss overburden off, and then we can start staking out the house, and hopefully tomorrow I can actually start digging the foundation. So that's going to be good. Well, guys, I'm back from lunch, and this is absolutely hilarious. I didn't see this morning. This could have been earlier today or last night, but a moose and her baby walked across here. There's some baby tracks and big mom moose tracks. But this was not here last night. I just unrolled it. That is funny. Funny. All right. Well, the boys are doing good on their project over there, and I'm gonna move that mountain right there and then scrape this down to the dirt, and we're gonna be ready to start digging.
So we got the subfloor on now, and now we're gonna start taking all these 2x4s and frame these walls here. We're gonna frame the 2 side walls and then the 2 end walls. Oh no!
Wow, look at that. There goes a mama moose and her 2 calves. And there goes another moose with the baby. You know it. There it is. I put a couple stakes in where I think maybe the house might end up, the corner of the house. I don't know. Possibly, we'll see. And yeah, it's kind of raining right now. But this whole pile of moss, as we haul loads in here, loads of gravel for the road, I'm going to be hauling this stuff out of here, so this will get cleared out. That's about where the end of the garage is going to sit right there. Well, I'm going to scrape some black dirt off of here so we can use it for topsoil later. About the top foot or 8 inches is really black topsoil, so I'll scrape that off and then kind of level things off, and then we'll mark it off tomorrow and start digging.
Here we go.
Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot of water. Yeah.
Perfection.
Topsoil here. Well, look at this, you guys. There is a blank sheet of canvas. How many of you are artists as far as painting and drawing? Well, think about this as a piece of canvas right here. You just put your house wherever you want on here, whichever direction, however you want it to look. Well, we already know how it's going to look, but there it is. Tomorrow we'll stake it out, start digging. And I just heard from the office, Meadowlark Log Homes office, that the truck driver is there. They're filling out the paperwork, and the first load of logs is heading for Alaska. Not quite sure where I'm going to put them. It's going to be tight, but I'll figure out a space somewhere. So that's exciting. Now, there will be multiple loads of logs, so this is just the first one of at least 2, maybe 3. So we're going to load the first one and see what's left. All right, time to go in for some dinner. Let's go check up on the boys, see how they're doing on the mini barn. I hear them whacking away over there. It's about 6 o'clock here. And so it's time for dinner. Gonna have some salmon tonight. Look at that, wee doggies. Nice. That's awesome. That's the start of a mini barn. They got a lot done today. I like. Attention. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us. Happy 21st anniversary to us. And she did not remember it. As you may have noticed, today is our anniversary. And I surprised someone.
Totally. I am shocked because I never forget our anniversary.
Well, she did this morning, and I was hoping that she wouldn't, the kids wouldn't blow her a cover. She was surprised, so that was a good thing.
Yeah.
So we had some coffee and some pastries, filled our tummies.
Too much going on. We just got back from our trip, and then there was a lot of other things.
Excuses. She forgot. No, that's good. I forgot one time too. Actually, we both fought for 1 year. We forgot.
1 year we did kind of forget, yeah.
Till like middle of the afternoon
Yeah.
or something.
But this morning he woke me up and said, I want to take you to coffee. And I was like, what? You want to take me to coffee? Why? He's like, and so I was like happy, like we're going to go out for coffee. And then all of a sudden it's like, it's our anniversary.
So we're checking up on the boys here. They are working away. They got this front wall built this morning. And Priscilla and I are going to go back and lay out and might get the boys to help, but do the layout. We'll figure out where we want the house on our lot. So that's what we're going to do right now. And these barrels right here, you might wonder, what are these barrels doing here? Well, our RVs are going to be parked right here. We're going to bury these barrels, punch them full of holes, and that's going to be our septic tank. And then once we build the house, we'll just yank them out of here and then, put a real septic tank in. But we'll just use them for a couple months. I think they'll work just fine. Well, we've been here about an hour and a half or so now, and I think we got it laid out. So this is the front corner of the garage, the other corner, and that's the house back there. I know it's very hard to see, but we just did a lot of discussions about how to place this. Priscilla was here, Justin, Ethan, and I. And this is essentially where it's going to end up at. Multiple reasons where it is, but The front of the house is going to be looking out across those into the birch trees right there. And then we're going to have to clear more of these trees out, unfortunately. So that's, before I can start digging today, we're going to have to actually do that because I have nowhere to put the dirt. We just simply had to move the house further that way for, like I said, a number of reasons that would be too hard to explain on here. But anyways, we're going to start tipping some more trees. We got to go back about 20 more feet into the woods there. So the plan right now is the boys are going to go for lunch. Since I had some snacks, I'm going to simply start tipping trees over along in here. And then tomorrow we're going to get gravel in here, gravel up here, and then we're going to take the skid steer and take these piles and move them out of here. That way we have room to place the dirt. So I can't start digging today, unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Each step has to be done, otherwise you're shooting yourself in the foot. So that's what we're going to do. It turned into a beautiful day here. Let some of this dirt dry out a little bit more. Still pretty wet, but I think if we let it dry out yet today, by tomorrow, should be good to put some gravel on here. We're here for lunch and we got music in the park. Woo! Nice work, ladies. Nice work. Michael and Emily are building right here next door. So they're doing a big slab, getting it all set up, prepared. I got Emily on the whacker here. Michael's wife, Priscilla's sister. All right, I'm gonna tip me some trees down with my trusty chainsaw. Believe it or not, I only cut like 1 or 2 trees down of this whole 2 lots. Justin, Ethan, and Avalon. Well, mainly Justin, Ethan cut down all the rest of them. Gonna call it a day. You can see how far back in there we cleared. Got a bunch of trees out, still a lot more to go. Got all these piles to eliminate, but it's just part of it. And tomorrow we're gonna start on this drive here. So yeah, just one thing at a time, getting her done. All right, we're gonna have some fish for supper and fresh tomato sandwiches from Farmer's Market. Well, after dinner, Priscilla and I came out here to this wedding venue that the boys and I built May, I believe, a year ago. Does that sound right, Priscilla? I think it was May a year ago. And came out, he's got a transit he's gonna let us use, but just looking at it, pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. They did a nice job of these gutters. And everything looks pretty nice on it. So if you guys want a wedding venue here in Wasilla, Alaska, this is available. They even have like an old barn over here they can do dances in and stuff. They got it set up really nice with lights. They've got an area over here to hang out in, an old truck to take photos of. They've got a place here that people can serve drinks and sit around. It's a nice place. I think they're pretty booked up, but it is a nice area. They even have cabins to stay in, I think. I'm not even sure sorry, I should know the name of it, but just look for it here in Wasilla, Alaska. And I'm sure they've got pictures on the website of this pavilion we built for them. This is probably something like this we're gonna build in Montana for our wedding venue.
Well, today, this is the first day that Justin and I will go flying after we got our pilot's license, so it's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah, we're going to go see if we can fly up over Hatcher Pass behind our house, and this is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, June 18th, 2025, first time.
So, one of many.
Yeah,
So
here we go.
Good morning and a fine Alaskan morning to you. Wow, what an absolutely splendid, beautiful day. This is going to be here in Alaska. Should be out fishing or doing something fun. But this is pretty fun. I actually enjoy doing this. It looks like this could be the last, in the next 10 days, it looks like this is the last day that the sun is going to shine like this. It could change, but usually it seems like we get a streak of warm weather, sun shining, and then a streak of like, a week or so of rainy weather. So we just had a streak of nice weather, and it looks like some rain coming up. But I don't think it's going to be a lot. But I just want to enjoy this day. Today we're gonna get hopefully get all our gravel in on our drive. Get this big pile of let's see, it's over there. See right in there, that big pile right there. Get that backhaul out of here, and we're gonna take the skid steer and keep moving these piles over here out of the way so that we can have room for our the big brush piles there. So we can have room for our dirt as we dig the crawl space. So there's just a lot of dirt moving back and forth, a lot of piles and brush, and it's just the way it goes. I thought I was going to start digging yesterday, but didn't get it done. And one thing I am going to have to do today is dig the test hole for the septic. So that is something I'm going to have to try to dig down about 16 feet. I take the excavator, dig down about 5 feet or so, drive down into the hole, and dig down another 10 feet if I can, 10, 12 feet. So we'll see how that goes in between everything else we're doing. So the boys are going to continue working on the mini barn. Like one of them at least, the other one will be back and forth helping. So yeah, it should be a good day. Get a lot done today. First load of the day right there. That truck is notorious for getting stuck for some reason. Bad tires, I guess.
Okay, right here are the loft joists, and we're gonna put them up beside these 2x4s here, along here. Then we're gonna have a loft there. Then we're gonna frame the gables after that. Hey, we're putting the loft on here right now, and it's really hot out here. Some nice weather. It's looking pretty nice. We have little, the loft is a little ways under the top of the wall here, just to add more space. And we want to put stuff up here, but it's going good. It's looking really nice. So there's the loft. It's pretty nice. Now it's the rafters and the gables. Then we put on the roof, and we're almost finished. It's going pretty fast. I'm just so glad for this nice weather.
Good morning. It's another beautiful day here in Alaska. Yesterday was super warm. Went swimming, didn't get any footage of that, but the water felt actually pretty nice. It was a little cool, but it felt great. It was so warm yesterday. It was in the mid 70s, probably high 70s yesterday. That may have been the warmest day that we'll have this summer. Would not be surprised. Maybe we'll get some more in July, but it seems like June gets pretty warm. So everything takes longer than the guy thinks. We're still not done graveling here. Still got all this to do. This circle drive going around here. Probably another 4 loads or 5 loads here. Only had one truck running yesterday, so didn't get it done. We did get this massive pile of dirt moved though, backhaul out of there, and Ethan was moving the big piles of brush in the back there. A little hard to see behind the excavator there. He got about a third of that moved yesterday. So one setback I'll show you over here. So to save money, I decided I'm going to do my own septic up here in Alaska, or this area. We need an engineer to engineer it, so I got an engineer out yesterday. Dug this test hole, as you saw, and unfortunately we've got water at about 9.5 feet down, or 10 feet. So that means the septic system is going to be a bed system, which is a lot more expensive. Fortunately, if I do it myself, I'm still going to save a lot of money, but I'm going to have to do like a, I don't know, I think 28 by 42, like 7 feet deep, and fill it full of rock. So it's going to be like basically like digging a basement of a house. And I might just rent an excavator when that time comes, a big one that I can get it done quickly, because this would take me several days to dig with this little machine here. So that's a bummer. Otherwise I could have done a trunk system. It would have been, you know, way less money. Now it's going to be, I don't know, a lot of loads of rock to fill that all up. So, but it is what it is. It's part of the building process, so go with it. But yeah, I was hoping to have this dug actually starting to set forms today, but haven't even started digging yet. So I'm hoping we can move most, if not all, of that big brush pile back there today. Finish clearing out back, kind of finish clearing all the stumps out of there, and then get our road put in. And maybe we can start digging today. We'll see how far we get. There goes Ethan with a load. Well, since I got started out here real early, Priscilla set breakfast out with the boys. So look what I'm doing. I'm sitting here in Alaska, having a cup of coffee, some pancakes, with my back up against a birch tree looking at the sun. Life is real good right now. Time for our check-in, you guys. It's about 4 p.m. here, and we are actually ready to start digging. As soon as I get all my stakes finished in, I'm gonna put a row of paint out around there so I know where to dig. Basically, got everything moved over in here. Got all that topsoil or all the moss scraped off in a pile. Now that can dry out, and we got room to pile our dirt. Yeah, that was took a lot longer than I thought, but that's a good thing. We got this pipe in over here, and that's just to measure our groundwater. We'll cut it off then, because it was two heights I had to get, and got that covered up. I got one load of gravel to spread over here, and then the drive is going to be done. But yeah, everything's coming together. It's another nice warm day. Clouding over a little bit, but still pretty warm. Checking in on Justin with Avalon's help and Wyatt. They're making progress in the old mini barn, the new mini barn. Looking good. We're gonna build it with a hip roof. Well guys, believe it or not, we are ready to start digging. Finally, we've got everything cleared, and yesterday was just spent doing other variety of clearing and getting this moss out of the way and hauling the piles out and everything, marking everything off. I spent a little bit of time this morning making sure my elevations are right. I have about 2 feet of slope from this corner to that corner over there, and that's actually, it's quite a bit. So I'm getting this as low as I can, but just high enough so I can have a little bit of back slope here. And I'm just gonna have to fill in a lot over there. That's just the way it goes. So anyways, I'm gonna start digging and get as far as I can. Today's Wyatt's birthday, so we're gonna do some celebrations a bit later this afternoon. And so I got Wyatt and Chloe here. Wyatt can't go in the house because Priscilla's doing something special for him. So they're hanging out here. Justin and Ethan are getting ready to go, getting our boat ready, because tomorrow we're gonna go on the ocean and spend the day as a family out in Prince William Sound. So that's gonna be a fun day. So let's get digging. It's time to get started. It is high time, overtime. Let's get going. All right, I got Wyatt digging. He's a natural.
So you can see we're putting the rafters up now. We were gonna do an A-frame, but then we decided it's not enough space, so we did this. And I've never done it before, so I'm liking it. It's pretty cool. Takes a while though, but yeah, we put 3 up and put the truss there. I mean the gable there, framed up the gable with the window. Now I got all my pieces lying down here, and I'm gonna start making more. It's another nice day.
Okay, 4 hours later. Here's where we're at. I'd say we got about a little over half of it up. Yeah, a little over half of it dug. But now I got to move that mountain of dirt before we can dig that out. So I'm going to dig as much as I can over here, and then I'll have to get the skid steer and dig that out. But it's coming along, easy digging. It just takes a long time. What I've discovered is the secret to digging is don't stop, just keep going. Happy birthday. Open your eyes. Well, we got Michael and Emily over here. And Priscilla made a really nice little outside situation here.
Hey.
I'm so neat, Mom. See, so like the watermelon is perfectly raw.
Chicken. Okay, Wyatt, what's in here? Unbelievable. Wow. Amazing.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wyatt. May the good Lord bless you.
Thank you so much, Mom. Evelyn,
Pretty nice cake, isn't it, Wyatt? Well, guys, we have got some very special friends here tonight. Pretty cool. So our friend Levi that lives up here brought these new friends, and I'm going to have you meet them. Dan and Amanda Esch from Pennsylvania. And they're musicians, and they're going to do a song for us.
Beautiful home, beautiful land, beautiful place on the faraway strand, beautiful country where my friends have gone. Sorrow and pain, trouble and care, none of these will ever be there. Heaven is waiting now for me, beautiful home. Beautiful home of pure delight, beautiful home of the mansions bright, and I know I'll live in one someday. Beautiful sights there to behold, beautiful gates and the streets of gold. I will have a beautiful home someday. Beautiful robe, beautiful crown, glorious singing all around. Happy reunion on that golden shore. We will be there, happy and free, satisfied will evermore be, praising the Savior for His love evermore. Beautiful home of pure delight, beautiful home of the mansions bright, and I know I'll live in one someday. Beautiful sights there to behold, beautiful gates and the streets of gold. I will have a beautiful home someday. I will have a beautiful home someday. Woo, that was fun.
Yeah, that was better. That was awesome.
And there they go. Good job, Chloe. Go catch some shrimp. Hey guys, welcome to this beautiful day here in Alaska. We got the whole family. And I'll show you where the other ones are at. There they are. Miss Chris is snoozing and Wyatt is reading. And we are here spending the day as a family out here in beautiful Prince William Sound. We're gonna do some fishing. We just threw out the shrimp pots. It's a little cloudy today, but beautiful.
We're in Hidden Bay here. Whoa, we're gonna come to shore here and explore a little bit by this waterfall.
Well, we stopped at a place here where we're gonna try to snag for some salmon. Look at all of them jump over there. Just jumping like crazy. These are sockeye salmon. Now we can't fish over there across this white line, but we can fish here, but there's a bunch of other people here. Justin's got one. Fish on. Pulling us towards shore too. Oh, it's coming out here. Oh, I better get the net, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Did.
Whoa, this is gross.
Oh, that's a nice one, Justin.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Great.
Oh, nice salmon.
All right, Ethan's got one, but he's gonna let Avalon reel it in.
Uh-oh. Did it come off?
Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, no. To keep pressure, yeah. Oh, that's a nice one.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Oh, that's a really nice one. Oh, that's a nice one, Avalon. What do you think? Chloe's got something here. Not totally sure.
Yeah, nope. I don't know. Yep, you have.
Oh, yeah, there it comes. Oh, nice, Chloe.
Nice.
Good job. Bring it on. Oh, that's a nice one. Beautiful. Fish it on for Chloe. Another one. She's the only one catching fish here.
Good job, Chloe.
Ooh, yellow eye.
Oh. Oh, man. We can't catch it. We got to release it real quick. July 1st. We can keep it. Not today. Look what we found in there. A chunk of bait. That was Wyatt's bait just a minute ago. He had it and Chloe caught it. Okay, drop her down
Yeah, okay.
real quick. Let it down. So that's the release we got to do to get it back in the water. And there it goes. Down it goes to the bottom again. Too bad we can't keep it. That's the way it goes. Now she's got one. All right. Fish 3 for Chloe. Fish 0 for everybody else. About wore you out, huh?
Yep.
There it comes. Ooh, a big yellow eye, I think. Oh, a halibut! Oh, there you go. Scoop it up. Oh, it's off. Oh, that's too bad. That was a tiny little halibut, or it could have been a flounder. Probably a flounder. Yay, Mom's got one. Nice. Copper. Yay, Mom. Well, we're pretty excited. Look at that. Avalon just caught a tiger rockfish. That's the only second one we ever caught. Beautiful. Look at that, Avalon.
I know.
Your first fish for today. Nice.
Justin got one.
Bring it on
Ooh, it's a
in.
black bass.
Nice. Oh, it's not a super big one, but man, that thing's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it's fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
Did.
one.
Just got one.
Hopefully it's a nice black bass. There it comes. Yeah, I think it's black bass. Oh, yeah. Okay, ready? A nice one, I think. Arrgh.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, my first one.
Yeah, just got another one.
I think it's another black bass because he's a fighter. Yep, there he comes. Oh, what is that? Oh, what's going on?
Pink?
Wait, what?
Oh, you snagged him.
What? Oh, no, a quillback.
Nice.
Oh, sweet, now I'm done fishing. That's all I can get. All right, we got some Dall's porpoises coming in to check us out. Oh, that is so awesome.
Reel the thing.
There they come. They're gonna come to check us out. There they go. Oh, wow. If we'd start driving, then they'd go with us, but we're kind of in the middle of getting ready to do some trolling here. Wow. It's amazing. They just appear out of nowhere, really. Wow. So cool.
Oh, Salmon's not a diver.
Wow.
She clutched him so weirdly. Oh my goodness, you can't touch him.
Oh, wow.
No way. That's fast as no. Oh, no way.
How can they go so fast? Everybody's having a grand time watching these dolphins. So awesome. Just spectacular. Finally got everything set up here. We got 2 downriggers, and the center one we got going on a diver. So we're using the hooligan fish that we caught earlier for bait with a couple different setups. So right now, people are catching some king salmon, so we can keep one if you have a king salmon stamp, which we do. So we'll see what happens. Gonna have to leave here shortly, so I'm not expecting too much, but nice to try at least. I think I got my first halibut. This is amazing. There's something on here, I don't know what. 300 feet down.
It's 275.
Oh.
Yeah, you said the gaff was kind of some rules.
You have to gap. You have to gap.
Okay, just say gaff. Okay, Justin's taking a turn. Dad's arm is completely tired. Set is a huge cod. Dad, look at that cod.
No way.
No way.
That is unbelievable.
In the
World, you've got to be kidding me.
Kidding me.
Just ain't really huge.
Yeah, so feelers do that.
Oh my
And this is awesome. This is deep. Good, we missed us a V.
Unbelievable. Look at the size of this thing. Wow. That is crazy. Wow. Looks like 14, over 14, yeah, 14, solid 14 pounds. Pulling in the shrimp pots with our pot puller. And Priscilla made brats on the griddle. So fun. Justin and Avalon cleaned all the fish. It was really amazing. Cleaning up these pots, getting the pots up. Hopefully we'll get bunch of shrimp. Then we're gonna head out of here. Some glaciers down there.
Oh yeah. This could be a good one.
Ooh. Octopus! Octopus!
An octopus, really?
No way.
No shrimp and an octopus?
Yeah, no,
shrimp.
there's some shrimp.
That's awesome. Oh, are we gonna eat this?
Shrimp shell.
Yep,
It
it
was,
was
eat the shrimp.
yeah, it goes in to eat the shrimp. But we love octopus, that's good. Perfect.
No way.
There's the haul. Probably
What? It's not on the kid.
40 or right, 35 shrimp. Not too many, but it's enough.
Did you?